really don't care about the saves, saying, alright, we don't care, we're just gonna save a random unit, and Chariot is pretty funny, so we're just saving Chariot there. Could be a play from StoryEnjoyers just to get a save out, maybe do a little bit of mind games on LysRoyal so that they expect a Chariot. Well, not bring anything. Specialty wise, nothing's striking me. I mean, it just seems like fairly normal comps. And LysRoyal bringing 2 cannons once again, so nothing crazy out of the ordinary there. I didn't count Cocos because, you know, I just don't count Cocos. I guess I could go back into my YouTube broadcast and check exactly what they brought. Coco value wise, looks like LysRoyal bringing only 1 set of Zycalian militia compared to StoryEnjoyers bringing StoryEnjoyers bringing 3 Zycalian militia, so there will be a little bit more Cocos from StoryEnjoyers compared to LysRoyal. Hopefully this is not bite LysRoyal in the butt, but if they play it right, maybe the Cocos will not be as valuable as before. It looks like we might have a I doubt StoryEnjoyers will be selling. This map is pretty hard, I believe. Sally, there we go. Trap instantly on the ballista and the cannon. I get some value there. As we go back, I got a little bit too far forward, a little bit overzealous. A little bit hard to figure out the camera. Let's look at the unit exchange for melee. LysRoyal up 140 units. Really only up about 100. Great units don't really count. Trev coming in on that cannon spot. LysRoyal doing a good job dealing with the starting artillery here, as they slowly break down the defenses. Why is there HP bars back here? There's stuff to break on this map that's back there? Huh. I didn't know that. Pinging around, probably pinging the artillery. Looks like LysRoyal is doing a little bit of climbing here. Maybe trying to get see some value there, see if they could go get anything. We wait for the tower to land. Does look like the normal right tower will land here. I don't know how this plays in competitive. I don't know if this is how you'd attack this map. It does look like LysRoyal will be going up this tower. The StoryEnjoyers immediately fades away, realizing that they don't want to defend on the wall. Understandably so. I don't know if you would ever defend on the wall anyways with breach right there. That rotation is very long for defenders, but very short for attackers. Couriers are banned Spartamized monster. Let's also look like LysRoyal is instead just setting up on the wall. Maybe do a little bit of an artillery phase here. StoryEnjoyers looks like they have most of their units far enough back to where they will not be hit by any of LysRoyal's artillery. It doesn't look like LysRoyal is risking anybody going on the other side of the wall, you know, over here to place any artillery to try to snipe these units here. It does look like StoryEnjoyers actually goes into the gatehouse, realizing this is also a very safe spot to be. They can't treb in there. The gatehouse is very long. But LysRoyal going down the tower, down the wall, into going to supply, trebbing a little bit preemptively there, a little early to be trebbing as they set up the cannon as well for this supply hold. Does look like StoryEnjoyers is not going to pressure them on the supply as we go into the little bit here. A little bit interesting here for StoryEnjoyers. I don't know if this is the play to give up that supply. Again, I haven't seen how this map really plays out. We do have LysRoyal has a shoots a dinger still on the tower, actually down to 18 models. It seems like they are getting shot by a mortar or something else. LysRoyal just kind of letting their shoots die there for free. A little bit weird from LysRoyal. I don't know why they're keeping those 2 units still on the wall. I think I would tell my shoots a dinger to go down to everybody else. Now down to 9 shoots, so we've basically lost our shoots a dinger. And a push hasn't happened yet. We're just freely losing units to this mortar placement. But LysRoyal just does not care. Who's our shoots a dinger player? Who are we clowning on here? We're clowning on Quayo. Still alive, so he knows his shoots are getting hit. I guess we just don't care that our shoots are dying. Nodachi, Longsword, and Pastor Sword try to get the rest, and the shoots are dead. There's only 1 model left. Spartans are still alive, but who cares about our Spartans? Our shoots are dead. As LysRoyal moves forward into this area. Oh. There's capital. Okay, there's capital in the back there. Sorry, that just confused me. We do have the cannons set up as StoryEnjoyers now pushes into LysRoyal. A little bit weird of this Natsude line formation stalwarts. Unfortunately, just does not block literally anything. As StoryEnjoyers just, again, walks straight through LysRoyal. LysRoyal just struggling to hold them back as the cav from StoryEnjoyers comes in straight through LysRoyal, doing big damage. Anti-cav will catch at the end, but at this point the cav has done their job, and StoryEnjoyers is just walking straight through LysRoyal. LysRoyal cannot respond whatsoever. Their cannons are dead, all their specialty are gone, and StoryEnjoyers will be pushing LysRoyal out. It does look like we do have StoryEnjoyers. Crisp Pad is blocking supply. They will wholly go straight through LysRoyal, but it does look like LysRoyal's getting a little bit of back cap there. They do have 1 person on the A point, but they will be handily dealt with. No back cap progression for you. Black Arena trying to do some damage, trying to get some value, but unfortunately will die out. Remo gets caught a little bit too far forward as well. Will be going down to... Actually, it does look like he is able to escape there. As StoryEnjoyers winning the first engagement by quite a while. LysRoyal was up 100 units and they are now down 150 units. That's a very rough trade for LysRoyal. Just didn't have the shoots of Danger. Their shoots of Danger lost really early there, just out of position. And now going back on the wall, forcing StoryEnjoyers to rotate back to the A point. We do have another cannon unit brought out. Hopefully this cannon will be... Hopefully this cannon unit will get a little bit more value. I don't know if the cannons even fired last engagement there. As once again, LysRoyal gets the supply. StoryEnjoyers is holding, waiting for the engagement to happen from LysRoyal. Doesn't look like StoryEnjoyers is doing any flank back here. I'm sorry about the minimap size. Hold on. My bad. Let me increase that so that you guys can see any flanks going on while I'm doing communication, doing casting things. Pushing, coming out. Treble a little bit too far, close to that wall. Might not get the value we want to see. As the engagement goes on, shoots a dinger from StoryEnjoyers, shooting maybe a little bit too early there, but now our cannons are up and they are firing into the side of StoryEnjoyers, but our cannons are good. Though it does look like StoryEnjoyers is just pushing straight through LysRoyal. Second round of cannon fire does not get in the cav. Yanya Dows goes straight through LysRoyal. They just did not have the anti-cav to deal with Yanya Dows, as StoryEnjoyers once again going clearly straight through LysRoyal, having absolutely no chance of holding them whatsoever. LysRoyal. Oh, it's looking very rough for LysRoyal. Down to 800 versus 1363. It's going to be very hard for them to be able to pull a recovery out of this. Down to 2.5 minutes, so they need to make their push very fast. They might be going through gate honestly, with how little time they have. I don't know if they have the time to really do another regroup and push from that supply area. It does look like they are going to be heading towards gate. And only one gate is open, so they will be heading towards this close gate, and I hope they really do not fight inside of the gatehouse, as that will be very hard for me to get any actual viewpoint in. But I will prep it by being here. And StoryEnjoyers is actually having a mortar place to where they can actually hit there. It does look like no, LysRoyal is going back. They do have some going into the back. They are back on the wall, realizing maybe they can't go through the gate, but they have to make this wall down push incredibly fast. They aren't getting hit by Rattan Vipers as well, and anyway, mortars. They got to be fast as they are running down this wall, going as fast as they can. The ISG trying to collide into the engagement as shields meet shields. Cav going straight. Oh, does get stopped a bit. Oh no, it goes through. It goes through. We got more Cav as it just cleans up house, doing amazing damage. Looks like LysRoyal tried to get a Cav behind StoryEnjoyers, just did not get in. DaggerX tried to do something. Unfortunately, the fight is already over, so the Stalwarts and the Modao are able to cleanly rotate and deal with the Cav. No problem whatsoever here, as StoryEnjoyers will win 2-0 against LysRoyal. LysRoyal just unfortunately was not able to deal with StoryEnjoyers. StoryEnjoyers pulling out an amazing victory here, especially after last week's stomp that they received. Maybe they someone there got a little bit angry at the rest of StoryEnjoyers, and they're now performing back up to snuff of where they should be. Ironcap Swordsman trying to kill that longsword. Unfortunately, all the every single one of them got stuck on this stall. Infinite Cav glitch discovered. As trade's going down, or 380 to 998. It's looking like some of my ranked games where there's just no hope of winning. You're just like, alright guys, GG, go next. So just F8, let's go to the next one, guys. Just didn't work out. As we go into our stats, start with LysRoyal. What we do is stats here, stats for nerds, for all you people who love the stats and seeing each individual player's damage and how much damage they took. All I'm looking at is damage dealt, and trying to see if I find any funny numbers, as the one time that Nutella Waffles did 12k damage with this hero as a maul. That's the only funny thing I'm looking for. Unfortunately, now we get to the point where this side, yeah, I mean, StoryEnjoyers did really good here. That's for nerds. Here's your chart. As you could see by every single one of the engagements, like this last engagement, you see the LysRoyal did a little bit better, but you know, you've lost by so much every single fight here. What can you really do? Like, you've ran out of units to the point where you can't do much. Let's go over the fights of how